Last time on Automation Empire, we built capacitors and then we upgraded to ionized capacitors for more weight and more value. Well, hello. My name is Tufrog. If you're looking for a gaming channel that you can relax and de-stress to, you may have just found the lily pad you were looking for. Last time we finished making these lovely little green ionized capacitors, which we are now sending off to our train, and we're also working on researching some as well, which we will need for future upgrades, the monorail specifically. The one thing we did do last time was to unlock oil. So I think that is what we want to get going with today. And we'll need to research oil in order to unlock the farming. So let's actually see what our unlock stage is. We're currently outputting 19,636. That unlock actually needs 22,000, which is quite a lot. What does this need? Right, so we're already at the weight limit for unlocking the farms, which is great. And for that one as well, we just need to do the actual upgrades and get cracking with oil. Right, so I believe we've got some oil over here. We have indeed. So let's get to building oil. Oil, where would that be? There we go. Oh, Derek. I can't build here. Why not? Oh, I can build there. It's all in the angle. So shall I change that one? I think I will. Because the little hole is out the back there. So I'll grab you again. We'll pop you there. Now, question. Extracts crude oil from the ground, must be built on an oil deposit, wirelessly uses 1,000 power per month. And does it go straight into a container by the look of it? Let's try it. Let's give it a go. And there it goes, and it doesn't even need power dragged over here. Wonderful. That certainly keeps things simple, doesn't it? We've got to work out our tracks. Let's see what we can do now. What trains we want? The man cart. I may have to turn that one around. That one's in line, which is great. Oh no, that's good. Wonderful. There we go. And we might as well get them all going. Oil, Derek. There you are. Come on, Derek. And a little one of them. On you go. And let's sort out our little mine carts. Let me have a thinky. Might be best to turn one around, mightn't it? Do it the other way instead. You may have to move this one as well, I think, onto the side. Or we could just, rather than waste it, we could just do it that way. And we'll join you onto that one over there. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Okay, that's those going. We'll pop our little spouty on there. You on there. Actually, that one did work fine, but we don't mind two. More storage is never a bad thing. Right, I'll bring my... How far does that line go over here? What can you make with oil? Right, so for starters, it needs to be refined. And does anything take refined oil? Coal. Oh, we can do something with that as well. So the ethanol will need oil as well. All right, okay, so we need to refine. I think sticking it on the end here might not be a bad idea. So good use of space. So our line is there. Further up. Because of the rocks. Yep. That'll do. Pop some doors in. Shall I bring it in there? I may want to get rid of that one after all, I think. Sorry, mate. I do hate to waste. There we go. The lovely oil. Crude. And then we'll bring it out this way. Because initially we'll be refining, then we'll need to research some and also probably flog it raw as well. That's what I was looking for. Let's do these. There we go. And how are we doing on that now then? Still need another 150 to go. No problem. We shall continue. Now you do need power. Does our wireless derricks supply us power? That is the question. No. What a pity. Okay. Oh, I know. Let's just give it its own little power thing. Why not? There we go. Save us dragging it around. And we don't need you either. You go, farewell. Right. We will do the usual setup. One box. That could be an issue, isn't it? I haven't given myself enough room. No, that should be okay because they're relatively close. So we'll just do enough. Turn it off for a moment. About there, and if we unload it there, it'll have room. Because, like I say, it's not too much of a distance there. But if push comes to shove, we'll bring it out here if we need to. Right, I will get building our refining situation. Okay, so we've got our refining oil on the go. I brought the exit rails one up so that I could come out here. And that's worked out absolutely fine. And what I also need to do is just connect all these up, because I forgot to do that. There we go. That also means I don't have to worry having one of these over the bend. So all's going well. And we'll just need to extend this over here. I've got quite enough room there. There we go. Yeah, that's all going fine. I haven't really got room for any more carts because I didn't give myself enough room here. I suppose it's possible I can swing it around there. Let's give it a go. I don't think there's really enough room, but let us try. Well, would you look at that? Awesome. Stick on a few more there. See if it can get all the way around. Wait for it to come on back. Put 20 carts on there. Actually, what I might do, let me just check on this one first. Nice and full. That will reduce a bit because I've got a bit of a backlog at the moment. Let me just check if this can go all the way around and do your little thing. Yep, it's looking good. We're not going to need any more than that. It just hasn't got to go far enough to worry about it, so that will do. What I might do with these, I'm going to have my researchers along here. And what I might do here is just pop might put a container down here, a big one, and then have 2 trains. You there, extend you. You will be going over there somewhere. There for now. I am seriously considering reworking all my trains, but anyway, let's get this going. See how our research is doing. I want to switch to oil as soon as we can. There's you, and let's see, 225. So we're not there yet. Certainly getting a lot of capacitors, a lot more than we can manage. We seem to be a bit short on, is it the coal? No gold. Not churning out enough gold. Yeah. It's fine. Rightio. So we're still waiting on that bit of research. is literally just research. So when we get going, we'll chuck a whole load down and we'll just focus on research for now. Then we can get going with farms, and that allows us to move on to things like ethanol and what other prices and weights on these. Mega fuel. Ethanol doesn't actually weigh an awful lot. Let's see what it's worth though. Well, it's worth a good amount, but it doesn't weigh so much, which is interesting. And see, as the prices go up and down, they're a pretty good price at the moment. Ooh. Right, I'm just going to hang around and have a think while I'm waiting for this research to happen. Just realised we've got some more oil over here as well. Another 6. That's filling up quite a lot. Is that one doing anything? It's got 26 carts. Where's it going? A long way. Right. Okay, I'm a little bit confused now. Okay, so I'm allowing all of that. I'm still waiting on the research to switch over to oil. So what I'm going to do here, that oil over there, I'm going to use to make that other item that I need. I think it was ethanol, wasn't it? But this new train track here, I have to keep banging extra entrances. I may still redo all this, who knows? Anyway, I'm going to hook up these oil refineries. What does rare oil sell for unrefined? Unrefined crude oil. It's only 1 kilogram in weight. It needs to be refined, really, doesn't it? So I could set up another little refinery here, couldn't I? That is an option. I'm probably going to put the farms and things on the islands. Anyway, yep, I think I will, while I'm waiting on research, I'm going to set up a little refinery and get selling this. Right, so let's get the cracking on here. Okay, I'm just finished setting up our train. We're producing refined oil over here now. Let me just see where this has got to go. Just do it from this side instead, I think. Make it as tidy as we can. That was it there, wasn't it? Right, okie dokie. I got a bit carried away. Let's do it again. Tidy it up, there we go. Right, so that'll be selling some refined oil, which is 10 kilograms and worth 2,480. We got power. We have got power. I've set that up with water. I have just recalled that our other one over here isn't set up with water, but let's go and check our research. This should be enough now. For the ionized capacitors, it is. So I'll now get rid of these and start researching oil. Don't need that extra one there. There we go. Yep, nice and tidy. Right, so you will start researching this. That lovely oil. We'll pop all our researchers along here. And I'm going to put up quite a few so it can use as much as it wants. hopefully we'll get it done a bit quicker. I'll stick up about 5, I think. Okay. Just need to sort out the power. Power. There we go. Just obviously hook up directly to the power station. Forget I can't daisy chain it from the buildings, unfortunately. I do it from this side. No, it's not going to work, is it? It'll have to be from over here, I think. Alrighty. And there we go. Lovely. You're not... You had some in there. Oh. Oh no, it will come this way. Don't think we need that as long, do we? Nowhere near as long, in fact. Get rid of all the excess. And what about now? Yeah, there we go. I think we can also take off a little bit there. This isn't ultimately going to be going to the station. This is ultimately going to be going to our to a refining factory when we get the farms going, which we will probably build here, perhaps. Maybe even over there. Let's have a look, because we're going to need a fair few. We've got a big space over here, so we could pop a load of farms over here. No, I might do the factory over here, because then we can take it to the train over there. Maybe do some farms over there. Or over here, and ship everything that way. But right now, again, we're playing the waiting game with our research, which hopefully won't take too long this time. Just notice just how much money we've got. 41 million. That's a lot of dosh. And what's our weight output now? It is 19,536. Yep, definitely farms next. So we've got the weight there. We are literally just waiting on this research now. Okay, we've now got all of the research done, which means we can now get going with farms. I'd actually left the game running for a little bit, so it was research was pretty much full. So we've got a lot of research points. I'll leave that going. And we've also got another 20 million or so. Right, so now let us unlock farms. And can we unlock this one as well? We can. No, we can't. We need to make grain meal. Alrighty. We are getting there. So now the next question, where shall we make our farms? Now ultimately our ethanol and stuff is going to go around this way to the train stations. So I may utilize some of this space and then gradually work our way over there. So let's have a look and see farming. That would be under the little grassy things. So, serves as the growing platform for grass. Wirelessly uses $400 of power per month. How big are these? Right, okay. And looks like we've got tubes for water as well. We'll just fill all these up because we can. And you could do that? No, you can't. Okay. The question is, I mean, that's water, but how do you actually gather them? I don't really know. Let us first do the water. 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 Oh, I can never remember. There we go. Oh, it sounds like a drain. Don't suppose I need one all that way, but we'll do it anyway. Have we got these connected to water? It doesn't appear so, but we have got water over here. I believe. Did I set up water here? No, I haven't connected water there. I was connecting water to somewhere. Well, I think it was over that lot over there. So let's connect water to here, there, here, there, here, then. And we'll also run it over there. Hang on, have we got any over here? You got water? No. Has no one been connected to water? What have I been doing? I think I'll do it here. Water. Water. Right here. You to there. Oh, the lovely drains. Alright, I'm going to, we can connect to these directly off the building. There we go. Serves as a growing platform for grass, but how do we... Does it come out of a tube? But do they all need their own separate little thingy? So I've got no idea. Oh, it's growing quite quick, isn't it? And I'm going to watch this a bit and see what it does. Right, it does appear that they're all linked. Don't know whether the water links them, but it appears to all go in there. Because they all kind of, this sweeping thing just come along and they all went back to zero again, and we had some grass in there. And we will, not too distant future, be able to have greenhouses which will also speed that up. So we've got green ones there. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, we could make some of the others along here and adjust our rails. I think I might do that. Okay, so we've also done our red grass grain, and we've also got a little container there. Haven't sorted out the rails just yet. Just want to check these rails because I shifted things around and I'm not sure if the right trains are on the right track now. I'll just watch them and find out what we got there. But I have indeed connected the correct rails trains to the right tracks. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Alrighty ho. So now we need to work out what to do with these. Let us see. So that is grain meal. So I'm assuming that's a combining thing. Grain meal requires red and green. And what do we need grain meal for? We need just to research it. Right. Okay, so we will create a little factory over there and get to combining our grains. So we'll bring them around here and make a little factory here, I think. I've done these slightly differently than normal. We're going to have one come in that door and one come in that door, because these are being combined, so we can do them that way. And we'll have a large container, one there, one there. You can be green for the green one, and you can be orange for the red one. Go. We'll put that rail or track down there, and I'm not sure whether that door's going to line up. Let's have a look. No, but we should be able to fix that. And that one, little one just there, and a squiggly one. Yes, wonderful. You can go along there. Right, so our green so I'm going to have to raise that pipe, I think. It can go straight along there. Right to there. Wonderful stuff. I'm going to bring it around. I can. That's good. I'll do it that way instead. Not going to need massively long carts. Let's do 10. That's plenty of room over there as well. And you. Pop you there. It's really cool, these farms. Over there. And we're going to want to just lift you up a little bit. Like that. And get a flat one. Pop you in there. Stick a few carts on you as well, so you can have 10 as well. You've got a little bit further to travel. We're going to need some power and some water in there. Let's just pop our power on. There we go. And that's got enough. I think it needs a slightly little bit more track there. There we go. Does that work? Are you doing it? Why are you making ash? Shouldn't you be making... Oh, you gotta make... Oh, you gotta make grains. Yeah. You gotta refine them all up first. Okay, let's not make ash. Honestly, I don't think we're going to need masses of these. We don't sell the refined stuff because it's not cost effective. And the weight isn't cost effective. We just need to research some of it. Even ethanol, the weight isn't great. The money's nice, but you know, I'm on 72 million. I really don't need the money. So probably not going to bother selling that. We'll just make it for our research requirements, and then yeah, there's better stuff to be making. So I think 4 honestly will be fine. Right, I'm going to finish making these. I'm just deleting my research on the oil, and I'm going to move that over to grain. I have noticed something a bit annoying though. My farms aren't linked, which means I've got to pick up. I need a little vat, and I need to pick up individually. So I'm going to have to sort out a track around all of them. At the moment it is only picking up one. So we need a little bit of fiddling about to get those sorted, I think. But over here I've managed to get sorting both the red grain, the green grain, and we've also got our combiners right here. So we've now got our grain meal. And we need to research. That's ethanol, grain meal. So I'm going to set a trap out, a trap out here, and we will get researching all of that. And we are doing fabulous. Right, let's put our little research units down. We get 3? Yes, we can. Wonderful. Give it some power. And grab a power line. There we go. And then we need some carts. We don't need a lot because it's just going to be, for now, just nipping back and forth to there. So we'll just do 6. I'm wondering. What we could do. It doesn't out, but I thought it did. What about that? And then you pick up from there. And then we could put another one on there. Where am I? You're there. It says they don't link, doesn't it? It will only link to a... Yeah, it will only link to another vat all the time. Let's extend my power. do. It's not going to extend to that one, is it? No. Oh, 3 will be fine. Yeah, 3 will be fine. You haven't got to research that much of it, just 300, so... Right, I think we're going to leave our episode right there. We've done a heck of a lot. We've got oil going, and now we've got our farms going. In between now and next episode, I will figure all that so we're getting a lot more grass in, and get that working a bit better. I may not need the 8, I may just do the 5 and just do a track along there instead. Yeah, right. So thank you for watching. I know it was a bit messy, feels a bit messy, but we seem to have done quite a lot. So until next time, thank you for watching and take care.